All right, bro. Before we get into the shit, folks, go ahead, join the Discord, follow me on Twitch, Instagram, all that shit, bro. But hey, damn, bro. Already, bro. They talking about this nigga is falling off already, nigga. I feel like this nigga just started. When the fuck he start falling off? So what the fuck, bro? I dead ass feel like this man like just started. Like I just found out about this nigga this year. Like fucking around last. I ain't gonna say last month. It was like it been some months, but this year for sure. Like, bro, what the fuck? Hell no, bro. This nigga not falling off already, bro. I don't even feel like he had like a real hit yet. Like for real, like a real hit. Like when you think of Yeat, you think of that song. I don't feel like he got that song yet. Like on some Chief Keef Love Sosa or what the fuck? Who else got like that type shit? When you think of Sosa, you think Love Sosa or I Don't like one of them big ass songs or Uzi fucking the Tour Life song, whatever the fuck that shit was called. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he got a big ass song yet, like a real big ass song. Like I don't know, like damn, like he falling out before he even got that shit. He ain't like he just stepped into the door. He just stepped into the door, bro. He ain't falling off already. Goddamn. Like hell no, he ain't falling off. Not yet. We ran into this shit though, bro.
Pop me off. Yeat has been the fastest growing rapper of the past year. If we just look back a year ago, maybe had 100,000 monthly listeners, maybe a little bit more, potentially a little bit less. And then pretty much blew up, selling like 34K first week, around there, which was an excellent first week sales for his first major label album. And since then, it's just been up, up, up. He went on his tour. Everyone's talking about him. Not as much now because things just kind of cycle through. But I saw this post on Instagram that was saying he dropped monthly listeners for the first time since he came up. And it shows a previous screenshot of him at 7,040,000 and then now him at 6.8 million. So about like a 200,000 drop. This started a conversation.
Come on, bro. I know damn well y'all ain't talking about this nigga fell off because of that. Come on, bro. That shit be going up and down like all the time. No bullshit. For a lot of artists. 200,000, bro. Y'all trolling.
In the comment sections and stuff like that, people saying he needs to drop more music again. And it really made me think, of course, this guy hasn't fallen off. And it creates a bigger conversation of, is the...
That's fucking video funny as hell. What the fuck?
The expectation that monthly listeners should continue to go up? I believe for the long run they should. For example, Travis Scott's monthly listeners in 2015 versus 2022, for instance. They've gone up if you just look at the overall. But there's been dips, there's been peaks, there's been some troughs. Like it goes up and down. The word isn't cyclical, but I forgot the word. But it goes up and down. You can't expect it to just consistently go up. It's not linear, is what I should say. But overall, if a year from today, Yeat has less monthly listeners than he does now, then that might be something to consider that people aren't listening to his music as much.
Yeah, now if it's a year from now and that shit's still going down, like that shit, nigga, he fell off. Niggas don't give a fuck about no Yeat music. If it's still going down from a year from now, my boy, hang it up.
The guy already has a ton of music. I don't think dropping new music would do well for him, especially right now. He's just fed too much. I honestly think him stepping back is a great idea. Let people miss him. His fans don't miss him at all. Sure, they may say we want new music, but the reality is the way he creates music and the kind of music that he makes, if he drops too much of it, I can see fans getting tired of him.
He's not lying. He's not lying, bro. No bullshit. A lot of his, for me, I ain't gonna lie, bro. A lot of them songs sound the fucking same. Like, he really grew on me, though. I ain't gonna, no bullshit. I did not like that nigga music at first. It sounded like a bunch of bullshit. I can't really call myself a Yeat fan still. But I fucks with some of his songs. Like, them bitches hard. Like, Double, That's the hardest shit I heard this year. No bullshit. That shit is hard. Double, that song is fucking amazing. Double and what the fuck was the other song? You can tell some bullshit, but Double is a fucking amazing. That shit is amazing. If he like, bro, but imagine getting spammed with the same song that, like, bro, that shit just sound the same. Like all them songs, they sound the fucking same to me. No bullshit. You gonna get tired of that shit eventually. Like you definitely gonna get. That's like just going to McDonald's every day eating the same shit. You gonna get tired of that shit eventually.
His own fans and saying, yeah, he's dropping the same song over and over. Oh, go back to this old sound. Oh, he's just making the same music again and again. And now you're in a position where you either keep dropping that and getting that same reaction and people saying you fell off because you didn't change things up, which is a newfound concept that only happened within the past couple of years, that a rapper with their own unique style has to change that style because people want to see something else all of a sudden. Never in my 20 plus years of listening to rap music has this been a thing since the past maybe 2 years that everybody's like, damn, bro, you sound the same. That's the person's style.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You trolling. I ain't gonna lie. It been so many artists. It's like them niggas is really switching that shit up. That's why I really fucks with Sosa. Like, nigga, I can listen to Chief Keef all day. No bullshit. That nigga got a million different flows. He got a million songs. That shit don't sound the same at all. It don't sound even close to the same. Like he really got like different eras. That's why I was like, damn, bro. You really gotta switch that shit up. Like no bullshit. You really like, bro. You gotta switch that shit up, bro. Like, nigga, you can be amazing. You could be at like next level if you can really switch that shit up.
No, it's a different thing if they're making the same exact song over and over and over, but that's not the case.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. It sounds like he's making the same song over and over and over and over. No bullshit. That shit sound like the same song. Different beat. Nah. I ain't gonna say that, bro. I don't know, bro. That shit just sound the same. Something about that shit just sound the same.
Or perhaps the same exact style of beats. They could slightly change the production.
Yeah.
But to tell a rapper to change their style, that's what makes them unique in the first place. And I think it's this unrealistic expectation because when someone does experiment, then they get friggin' knocked down and say, yo, this is trash. What are you doing? Go back.
Nigga. Fuck them. You better go full Sosa. Just, bruh. I remember when Bang 2 first dropped. That was like 2013. That shit don't sound shit like Finally Rich or all that I don't like and all that shit. Nigga was like, what the fuck is this? This shit is terrible. I remember that shit, bruh. Everybody was saying that shit is terrible. That shit is garbage. Now look, we in 2022. Everybody say that shit is a classic. That shit is amazing. Like, he need to go back to that style. Bro, everybody, they gonna do that shit, bro. If he wants to switch his whole style up and really change that shit, niggas gonna call that shit trash. Some years from now, everybody gonna be like, oh my God, that was his best music ever. They do this shit all the time, bro. You can never please people. They're crazy.
Back to what we were listening to. I think Yeat need to sit back, relax. That's probably what he's going to do anyway. They just finished tour. He might start doing festivals now. I wouldn't be surprised if he did that. His monthly listeners could have just dropped because they maybe took him off of a playlist. A playlist or two, those add a lot of monthly listeners. And just being removed from one doesn't mean you're less hot. It doesn't mean your fans care less about you. It doesn't mean your fans are listening to you any less. It just means that they took you off of a playlist, and the passive listeners, the people that just click on the playlist and let it run, you're not accumulating their listens anymore. So it drops your monthly listeners. I think this metric is overused and overhyped. And it's kind of, and sometimes it's used to paint certain narratives that are inaccurate. I don't think this was trying to paint a narrative. The post was just objective. They're like, hey, his monthly listeners dropped. And then people can make conversation out of that, which is why I think it's a great piece of content. Whoever originally posted this, I got this from Bob Lem's page, but I'm pretty sure I saw this other page posted before. So it's a great discussion piece And we're talking about it here. So clearly it got us to make conversation around it. But my question is, what do you think would be a significant drop in monthly listeners? Because I'm sure if his monthly listeners halved, then that would be a different.
If that shit start dropping some millions, my boy. If that shit start really, really dropping like a million, like you just that shit just dropped to 5 million, 4 million, like over months. You got a problem, my boy. You might be falling. Like something going on. You got a real problem. That shit just really just keep declining on like some crazy, like crazy shit. Like that shit start really dropping millions, and then you got a real problem. You know, like you might be falling off. Like, and your music ain't falling off. Damn. It's just like niggas ain't fucking with your music no more. It's crazy. That shit weird as hell, bro. A nigga say you fell off just because motherfuckers stop listening. You can literally make the same, like, you can make better songs. Like, it is people not interested in your music no more, so they're gonna say you fell off. Even though that's probably one of your best songs ever you just dropped like today. And people don't give a fuck no more. So you fell off. That's crazy.
Different story for it slightly dropping like the way it did right now. And is more music the answer? And should monthly listeners even be a metric that's chased after? I don't think so. Followers, perhaps, because then you're getting to new people. More people are, and when I say followers, I mean followers on Spotify. I'm not sure we can even see the metrics for followers on Apple Music or anything like that, or subscribers on his official YouTube page. I think those metrics are more important because it shows that his music is getting spread. But one thing that I will say is the conversation around Yeat is not what it was several months ago or towards the end of last year. Yeat was inescapable. It was Yeat, Yeat, Yeat. Oh, new Yeat music. Oh, new Yeat album. New Geek Pack. Oh, he's with Lil Uzi Vert. It was non-stop. Yeat, 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 Yeat. And that's not the case, or hasn't been the case for at least a month, I would say. And that doesn't mean he fell off.
It's been a month. Hey, this man did not fall off. It's been a month. Everybody already panicking and shit till he fell off. What the fuck is happening? A month? The nigga went ghost for a month? And the world gonna end.
Doesn't mean things are bad, but this just goes to show he's in a phase now where it would likely be very important, especially if he decides to step back, that he continues to be seen in the scene. For example, like, oh, he's rolling around. Well, I would say Young Thug, but Young Thug is locked up, unfortunately, right now. But just rolling around with other rappers that are hot, as hot as him or hotter than him. Uzi's a great example. If he's constantly rolling around with Uzi, if Uzi's gearing to release music and Yeat's always with him when Uzi's getting to release Pink Tape.
If Uzi released that tape and Yeat on that bitch and Yeat go crazy, he's gonna be back trending topic. That's how that shit go.
He can stay hot and he can stay in the conversation and people can continuously talk about, man, Yeat's doing all this, but he's not dropping no music. And it continues to build hype, but keep his name talked about. And that's something that's very important. Although Yeat kind of built himself up just off of music, and I think his music will carry the fans, it's always good to be seen. Because if you did...
Damn. That shit, I don't know. That shit is... I don't know. That shit weird, bro. Like, you being built straight off music. Cause especially nowadays, you got a lot of motherfucking rappers that's coming up, like, just off they, like, the shit they do on the streets and all that type of shit. Like King Von, for example. That nigga did not blow up because of no fucking music. He blew up because everybody thought he was a real killer. Like, they pretty much, allegedly, he killed a lot of people. So, like, that shit boosted that man up to the fucking, like, that shit really boosted that man up. Then plus the music, this music's good as hell. I fuck with the music, but it's really like, bro, I don't know, bro. It's the shit that you doing outside of this music shit, like, really just take you to a whole nother level. Uzi with all the weird shit he do, that shit blew him up, like, even more. Uzi do a lot of weird shit, bro. Y'all can't have it. Uzi that nigga. But goddamn, he do a lot of weird shit. Nigga putting diamonds in his forehead, all type of shit. Nigga wearing some tight ass clothes, all type of crazy ass shit. Thug with wearing a dress. Like, you gotta do something crazy. Like, you gotta do something crazy to make yourself even get even bigger. Like, no bullshit. Like, This shit crazy, bro.
Disappear, people kind of forget. And then who knows? Someone might come right up from underneath him and take his position. Although that does seem very unlikely because his come up, blow up, not only the speed, but the engagement that the fans had with him is something that I had not seen in a very, very long time. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Do you think Yeat's falling off? Especially if you're a fan. What do you think about this metric at all? Does it even matter? Do you think he just got taken off of a playlist? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe.
Hey, that shit does not matter, bro. Yeat is not going nowhere. At least for now. Yeat is still Yeat. He has not fallen off at all. He's still going crazy. Like, y'all ass trolling. He's still gonna be here next year. Well, I hope so. I can't, bro. I ain't gonna lie, for he dead ass grew on me. So it's like, damn. And I do not listen to no fucking SoundCloud rap, like, at all. I don't listen to that shit. I don't like that shit. But something about Yeat music, I'm damn. This shit really got me. I was not fucking with that shit at first, but goddamn, my boy, you got me right now. That double, I don't get no fuck. Double is his best song. Double is his best song. That shit is amazing. Like, bro, my boy, if you make like 1,000 songs like Double, I will listen to all them bitches. I will spam them bitches, nigga. I get all them bitches 1 million views by myself. Like, that's, man, that nigga ain't fall off though, bro. Them niggas trolling.